Hello everyone, welcome to FIVE E05. Today is Throwback Thursday. Today we talk about some hairdos I've had over the years. My parents were actually very strict when it came to exotic hairdos or even dyeing hair. My aunt also was the first one who actually allowed me to dye my hair, and the first color I had was blue. And I think we'll start with her. So this is me, Halloween. I went for Donatella Versace. I wore a black leather dress. Obviously, I put on like the whole attitude. I had a bad Italian accent, and I don't know how many times I would throw a glass of champagne over my shoulder because I thought this is what my version of Donatella would do. That was fun. So the next one would be Eleonora White. There's a ball in Styria. It's called Tuntenball. I did Eleonora White, and I created a full story around her. So she's the chief editor of her own fashion magazine that her husband bought for her, and like mysteriously he got killed by a helicopter falling on him. The whole night I was talking shit. And nobody would recognize me, and that was the best part of it. And actually, I found her. So yeah, that's Eleonora White. I have to do her again one day, but then you won't see me like for a few weeks because the beard would not be back. So this is the live ball when we did Sound of Music, and I played Maria. I just enjoyed it so much. It was such a magical evening. I sung the Sound of Music, so I mean, the hills are alive, you know, and all that. That's so camp. I think this live ball was one of the most stressful ones because I was running back and forth on the Rathausplatz, and I think that was a scene where I was like in a nun costume. But I drove with an old timer, and I took this selfie, and I thought, my skin looks so good, doesn't it? I love it. And that hair was by Edo van Gomez. He did this hairdo, he did this wig, and it was just, ugh. So this is me being platinum blonde. Martin did my hair, and I think we started bleaching my hair like 10-ish in the morning, and it took us till 7 p.m. I've been platinum blonde for a couple of days actually. I just loved walking up and down on Marie-Hilfer-Straße. And obviously nobody would recognize me, but everybody was watching because this white beard and the white hair. I will go back to blonde at some point. Definitely. I shaved my head. It was again the Tuntenball because the theme that year was scandal, and I thought, okay, what would be scandalous? Then I went to Tuntenball in this beautiful red dress, also made by Thomas Kirchradner, and I just had the best time. I felt like the vampire queen. I truly felt unstoppable. I sang also on stage, and I just loved the gasp that went through the crowd. Everybody was like, oh! This picture actually is not from Tuntenball. It's right before the opera ball in Vienna. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna shave my head again. I will go to the opera ball bold. And I did. And it was the scandal. Of course, the topic was serious, and because of this look, everybody wanted to talk to me. In each and every camera, I strictly talked about the European election and how important it is. So I love that. And I would just float through the corridors and, saying hi and, just being very what you see. So everybody, thank you so much again. Have a wonderful evening, and see you tomorrow. Mwah. Bossy.